Switzerland have sent a banger this year, completely out of left field. No one was expecting Switzerland to send Dirty Dancing. Okay, it's not called Dirty Dancing. It should be called Dirty Dancing. That's its real title. 58 times Switzerland have taken part in Eurovision. They made their debut in the first ever Eurovision, of course, winning it with Lise Acer with the song Refrain back in 1956. They've not won since, except for 1988 when the wonderful, fantastic Celine Dion won with that very famous song, Ne Partez pas sans moi.
1 point difference.
I know. Yeah. Thanks for that. Yeah. I remember that Eurovision very, very well. The song Scott Fitzgerald with Go was robbed. That wasn't really. Definitely the right winner. Anyway, last year was Zibs with Stones, finished 13th in the semi-final, didn't qualify. This year, Switzerland have gone for Luca Hänni, who won Deutschland Sucht der Superstar, which is their Germany's equivalent of Pop Idol. I'm going to come to Elliot. Elliot, tell us about Switzerland.
Well, Switzerland have been known really as they're just their country. You know, they don't have many neighbours. Well, they do have neighbours. They don't have many friends and whatnot because of their quote unquote political sense. They're very neutral, and I think that's hurt them in the contest. And they don't send songs of impact since Sibolta. Well, this is where it's all been going clearly, because this song has so much impact and drive from first listen. I love this. You know, it's right on my standard. You know, Latin pop with a massive drop. I absolutely adore it. The fans have wanted Luca for years, so he's finally going. He did the points in 2017, so he's been in the Eurovision realm before-ish. He's a great performer if you watch his live stuff. He doesn't like to wear a closed-up shirt, I've noticed. He's either got it open or topless, so that's something to look forward to in the semi-final. Yeah, this is an absolute, for lack of a better word, banger with so much impact and drive that you can't help but move to it and dance to it. And I think this is a pure contender for the televote win, to be honest, because people are going to love it. It's so good. I love it. It's my favourite song so far.
And just in reference to the open top, Elliot, just remind you what Lyndon Woodruff said earlier. Let's make Eurovision straight again. And we're going to come straight to...
Good luck.
We're going to come straight to Phil and Michelle. Switzerland this year, are they going to qualify?
I'm the public, and I don't like it.
I thought it was okay, but it wasn't great. You know, it was a nice enough upbeat song. It got a bit repetitive. No, yeah.
I've written. It's just dull, boring, forgettable. I'd forgot it before it even got to the end.
That's it, is it?
I did. I forgot what had happened before it even got to the end.
Yeah. I thought you were going to like this. I had a feeling you were going to like this. I guarantee you'll be dancing to this in Tel Aviv.
I was in a right bad mood though, so it depends really, doesn't it? Yeah.
And Toby, what do you make of Luca Hänni's "She Got Me"? Is this a song that could do well, do you think, in Eurovision?
I think we need a party song, and it feels like this might be it. So I might actually think that it would reach top 5 maybe, or close to top 5 at least. I think it will be a song that kind of surprises people.
Yeah, it could be a contender, couldn't it? Really could. Mitchell, are you a fan of Switzerland? Can you see this doing well?
Can anyone remember Miss Kiss Kiss Bang from Germany?
Yes.
I feel like it has a similar vibe, but this one is pretty good. I like it. I like the Dirty Dancing hook, and it's just a fun song, and it's sophisticated. I think if the televote get on board with this, I think the jury will give it a pretty high vote as well, so it could end up doing really well. And just staging, it's all up to great staging. I think it's got the potential to do really well.
You know, we mentioned Laurel Barker earlier. You know, we said that she wasn't in the Swedish final this year. And she hasn't been in, you know, she didn't make it, but she's been in every other national final. Guess what? She wrote this song.
No way!
She wrote this song. Yeah, she's written this. How many songs has Laurel Barker written this year for Eurovision? We must be at least 3 now.
She's definitely got 3, and definitely in Tel Aviv, because she's got this song, she's got the UK, and she's got Germany. Outside of this, I'm pretty sure she had another song in Romania. I'm pretty sure, and one or two others. And I think she's been in a few. So they just need all three sat in a line. Otherwise, we're going to have a shot like tonight at Melfest. We saw Thomas Gierson walking from table to table, which was quite hysterical.
Yeah, and we saw Frederick Schemper tonight. I wondered what had happened to him.
But
he finally found his way back to Melody Festival.
But it did make me laugh because when I first heard She Got Me, I messaged you, Stuart, and say, I think Laura Barker wrote this song. And then lo and behold, the songwriters came up and there was her name. I was like, yeah. Knew it. It sounds like her sort of song.
By the way, I'm not dissing Laura Barker. I like her work. And the fact she's going around Europe as a songwriter, I think is fantastic. I think many should learn from Laura Barker. And she's doing it. She's absolutely doing it. Is she Danish or is she American or what?
Canadian.
Oh, I didn't get that right, did I? Canadian. She's Canadian Danish or just Canadian?
Don't know.
I think I still like Stones the most.
Sorry, Mitchell.
I still think I like Stones last year the most out of all her songs, but I also really like Bigger Than Us. Bigger Than Us and Stones would be my favorite of hers.
Yeah. So just wrap up on Switzerland. How's Switzerland going to do? Qualifier, challenger, Elliot?
Qualifier, yes. Potential top 5.
And good stuff.
I hate this song, so it's probably going to do really well. So top 5.
Martin, what are your thoughts?
Qualifier, but then of course it hasn't really got to do much since they've only qualified twice in 12 years. Probably, I reckon it could do about the same as Subalta, which is sort of 13th.
Yeah. Switzerland don't really do that well if they do qualify, do they? Let's come to Philip Michelle. Philip Michelle, what are your thoughts?
I think he'll qualify, but I don't think he'll do very well in the final.
I think they're going to realise how bad it is and even bother turning up.
Mitchell.
I was thinking 10th place, but now you've put Laura Barker's name to it. I think it'll come 5th.
You think it'll come 5th? You think it's a banger on its way to the top? Brilliant. Open.
Stuart, I think it's gonna qualify. It's a good song, and I love the song, but I think there's a little bit concern. It's not gonna make sense because this song would make more sense if it representing Cyprus, Greece, Spain, but now it's Switzerland. It just doesn't make sense to me. But it's a good song.
Open, you can't take every dance song and keep it as your own.
Sorry.
Although it does also have a little bit of fuego to it, I have to say.
I mean, speaking of fuego 0.2, that instrumental, it's so fuego. I mean, I'm just saying.
Which is Swedish. Just let me point that out.
Yeah.
Not Cypriot. It's Swedish, and she's Canadian, but lives in Denmark. I'm sure that's the case. Toby, are you a fan of this song? And how's it going to do for you?
I actually answered that before. Top 5, maybe.
I'm paying attention. Thanks for that. Thanks for reminding me. There we go. So Switzerland could do really well. Could be a top 5.